So we just found out the other day that Cinderella was next in line to get the horror treatment, and now we're finding out that Sleeping Beauty is as well. I was lucky enough to be able to talk to one of the actresses that is playing in both. If you're a fan of horror movies, then this stuff is right up your alley, turning a comfortable, fun-loving Disney classic into a horror movie seems to be a bit of a trend lately, and one that I am welcoming wholeheartedly. I'm tired of the same old from Hollywood. I feel like everything that's put out is the same thing, just revamped in a little bit of a different way. Taking a Disney classic like this and giving it a horror treatment, it's just fun. It may not be the multi-million-dollar blockbuster budget that you're getting from Disney themselves or Universal or something like that, but don't knock the smaller budget films because these are really good. Now, aside from Cinderella's Curse, which we talked about in the last video, the next one up in line for the horror and or gore treatment is Sleeping Beauty's Massacre. Now, I was able to speak with one of the actresses, Chrissy Woona, who is playing in Cinderella's Curse as a sinister fairy godmother, as she puts it. So I am very anxious to see how that character pans out on screen. And she's also playing in Sleeping Beauty's Massacre. So we're going to talk about that in just a second. But first I want to run down the article in Bloody Disgusting and what's happening with this film. Now, Chapdog Films is the one making this movie and Cinderella's Curse. They're all kind of linked together here. And also being directed and produced by Louisa Warren, who, again, also doing Cinderella's Curse, and is set to kick off filming in August over in the UK. Now, it does give us a little bit of synopsis on the movie, and it says, the beautiful Princess Thalia is thrown to ruins after her father's mysterious death. She lives with Prince Edison, who she is in love with, but can no longer marry since losing her status. Queen Velma wants the kingdom for herself and will use her dark powers and use of the cult to take over at any means necessary. Velma casts Thalia into a deep sleep to never wake, till one day she does and her web of lies start to fall around her. A violent twist after twist with gore and graphic deaths will ensue. Now it says that Laura Rostova will star in this movie playing Princess Thalia, along with Leela Lasso, Leah Glader, Robbie Taylor, Sophia Rankin, Charlotte Coleman, and I'm going to apologize for butchering this name. I'm not great with pronunciation, so Judy, I am sorry up front. Judy Cherniak? I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm super sorry. Again, not great with pronunciations. And also, as I spoke about earlier, Chrissy Woona is also playing in this, and she said that she is going to be playing a twisted housemaid, which she said she's super excited to be playing. I can only imagine how much fun playing in a horror movie like this is, and she gets to play back-to-back Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty, so this should be a lot of fun for her. Now, she couldn't give me any deep insider secrets. It's very early on in the development of the movie, and that's understandable. I expected that. So again, I am very appreciative of what information she has given me and the time that she's taken to talk to me about it. But further into the article of Bloody Disgusting, they said that director Louisa Warren did say this: this film will flip everything as you know it on its head. It is savage, dark, and utterly horrifying. I am setting out to create the most uncomfortable horror experience to date. There will be lies, gore, and big massacre. If you look back at the original material, there is so much to play with. And she's right. If you do look back at the original movie, there is a lot of the fairy tale that can be twisted or tweaked or pulled on in a little bit of a way that could definitely go a lot darker than they did. Now, it also says that ITN Studios is planning for a 2023 release date, which is quite shocking that it would be that soon. If they're filming next month and they're saying 2023, that's very shocking. I'm not going to hold my breath on that, but if we do get it that soon, awesome. But again, if we're starting to film in August, I'm not going to expect anything until probably mid next year. Now make sure you've already subscribed to the channel and follow along for all the updates on this stuff. I'm going to be following it very closely. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video for me as well, and let us know down in the comments what you think of all these horror renditions. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you at the concession stands.